Hello and indeed welcome back to 16 years and now kid free, and that's kid as in children, kid free. Sorry to everybody that doesn't understand it because I get through it so quickly. Now, I've said that phrase over about 4,000 times. 4,000 times I've said it, so I tend to just muddle through it. But on another note, here we are on the lovely sunny beach of Minehead. You know, once just here for the elites, even to the point that the Maharaj of the Jaipur brought his polo ponies here, so they can play against the Somerset people. And something I didn't notice last time, because to be truthfully honest, last time I was here, I worked over there, as you can see the tent of Butlins, but we'll get onto that in a minute. But yeah, you've got all these lovely, let's get behind here first, there we go. Hey. There we go, we've got all these lovely padlocks like they do in Paris over the River Seine. I do believe it's the River Seine. Everybody declaring their love for each other. But yeah, my word, come on, Bowen. What are you at this side, Bowen? Right, thank you. Right, where was I? Sorry, Bowen's mucking about because there's people about. Oh no. Bless him. Yeah, when I was, what? 21. Yeah, I worked at Butlins as a porter stroke cleaner, and it was a bit of a busman's holiday, to be truthfully honest. You're right, bud. Busman's holiday, you know, to be truthful, it's a lot better than that. I'm really messing this video up. Right, yeah, it's a bit of a busman's holiday because all I ever did was get drunk and go to work and then get drunk again. Not as drunk as some people, which I will get into. But yeah, I've just met the lovely Claire over in Tesco's who recognised me from my videos, which was absolutely awesome. Thank you, Claire. It's always a treat when people recognise me. And believe me, I'm not that confident when I'm just like, oh yes, of course everybody recognises me. I'm not that famous yet. But yeah, when I was, and she said apparently over in Butlins that's exactly what they do there now, because that's what the daughter does that works over there. So there we go. I was going to try and get onto there, but it's just a no-go. You know, it's not like a caravan park or a Pontins or something like that. It's heavily guarded. But you know, the security officer was quite polite. I can't get my words out today, sorry. Was very polite, you know. He just says, look, the only way you're going to do it, which Claire said as well, is that if you go online and get yourself a day ticket, which, you know, for the sake of just going wandering around a few, you know, star chalets and stuff like that, isn't really worth it. But yeah, I met some incredible people over there. Had some fun times, especially with one lady in the car park, which all the security managed to see, which made us quite embarrassed because I was only, what, 21 at the time? 21 at the time. But yeah, and then I met a bloke called Welsh Martin. Funny enough, because he was Welsh and his name was Martin. And I thought back then I could drink, but he once turned around to me and said, Garth, have you ever woken up early in the morning, like way early in the morning before work, and seeing how drunk you can get before going into work? I was like, no, I like a beer. No, I do like a beer, but just no. So for whatever thing possessed me to turn around when him and a big friendly chap called Clive turned around and goes, oh God, do you want to come out drinking with us? I went, yeah, let's go out drinking. Big mistake. They turned up at my chalet to start the night with a litre bottle of vodka each, and we weren't allowed to go out of the chalet and out on the town until we had finished our litre bottle of vodka. Needless to say, I was very drunk by the end of the night. That drunk, it's one of the few times I can't actually remember what happened. You know, all I know is I woke up in the morning in my star chalet with my supervisor smashing the living hell out of my door because I weren't in work, to then find me cocooned in red and white barrier tape laying on my bed. I was hanging. And then I learnt one of the lessons, and it's a lesson to all of you out there. You know, don't, for whatever you do, get drunk, forget what happened, you know, forget what happened that night, and then turn around to the people that you call friends and ask what happened last night, because they will make up such bull to make you look like a complete and utter numpty. Apparently I was declaring my undying love for a lady that I was interested in, you know. I was doing this, I was doing that, and everything like that. That lady, I'm, you know, basically avoided. What's up, Harry? Avoided for 2 weeks because I was so embarrassed. And then I went up to her and said, hang about, what actually happened that night? She goes, oh, we got off with each other. And that was it. You staggered off, went chatting to some other girl. Oh, this wind's picking up now. Went chatting to some other girl. Right, stand behind. Right, here we go. Hey! And there's my mate's signature. Yeah, and then that was it. That's all she saw of me. So yeah, lesson learned. But another thing, just to know what I'm like with food, is over there, back then you used to pay £14 a fortnight, and you used to get 2 meals a day, whether that was lunch and dinner, breakfast and dinner, breakfast or lunch. You had 2 meals a day. I used to get that because, you know, £1 a day for food, you can't complain. And then I used to collect all my barbecue sachets from the local McDonald's here, and buy myself packets and packets of super noodles and bags of frozen chips. So whenever I was hungry and I ran out of food, or I couldn't have any more food and whatnot, I always had that in my freezer. So when everybody else was absolutely starving themselves because they didn't know when the next bit of food was coming, because they didn't get the 14 quid bit of food, and they spent all their money on the first couple of nights out in the clubs that are on that site, always looked at me and gone, how come you're never hungry? I was like, oh. And I've kept that logic until today, up until now. But yeah, it was a brilliant place, good place to work if you want to get out of the way. Christ knows what they're going on about. But yeah, so if you want to get away from home and work away from home for your first job when you're like 18, 19, 20 and that, Butlins, you know, cleaning, portering, you don't have to be a red coat, you know, on the maintenance or whatever. It's just a good, as the Irish say, a good crack. And on that note, like I always say, take it easy, keep adventuring, and love you, bye.